One of the great features in Lofty that you can take advantage of is when you're doing an open house, they have automated sign-in sheets already made for you. And I'm going to show you how to create those and how to turn them into a QR code. So when people come into your open house, they can scan the QR code, it'll open up, and then they can ask them right away once they scan the QR code to sign in without you having to tell people. And at the same time, I'll show you how to take off the website again and create again the QR code where people can come in. You'll have buyers and sellers. Remember that most people forget 40% of the people that go to your open house, right around that's the numbers say, are sellers seeing what their home is worth. So you have a great opportunity when you do an open house to get buyers and sellers at the same time. So let me show you how that works. So in your Lofty, when you log in, I'm in Gina's. She's nice enough to let me use hers. At the top, I'm going to click marketing. And then on the far left, I'm going to scroll all the way down until it says open house forms. Okay, so again, at the top, marketing, bottom left, open house forms. It's going to open up like this. Now, once it opens up, at the top, it says on open house forms, it says new, add new. So I'm going to click add new. And then it's going to open up. Here are some listings. If you have listings, they'll be right here. Let's say I'm going to do an open house for this listing right here. You just click on the listing you want to do the open house for. See, it opens up, and then this is the picture that's going to show. And then you have to select a questionnaire. So these here, you can see everyone's using the same one, which is great. If you want to see what that questionnaire is, you just hit preview, and it's going to show you what happens. So when they come in and use the QR code and they scan this questionnaire, this is what they see. When you go right here, switch the QR code. So this is one of the ways you can look at getting your questionnaire done right there with the QR code. So again, you're going to pick this one. Looks great. I'm going to say, okay, good. And then do you want to send a welcome email and text? You should do that. And I don't want to register as team leads, just my own leads. And then if you want to share them with any other people you have on your team or your group, you can. So right now, this is going to be the main picture that they see. Now I'm going to go right here and hit save. And as you can see right here, there it is right here. Now you can do a couple things. You can edit it, you can view it. So if I open the view right there, this is what it looks like, which is great. So there's two things you can do. I like to just leave it like this. And you can do, if it says right here, not able to scan, you could also click fill the form. It would open to there and has a QR code. So you want people to come in and open it up. So you can either have this, like screenshot this QR code and have them come in and scan that. It will open up and you're good to go. Or you can change it to this. If you change it to this and you want people to just scan it and to see this picture and to have it ready, then once you're ready, I would just take this link, the URL at the top, the www, and you're going to go here and you're going to go to QR Monkey. And once you open QR Monkey, make sure you're in the green. You're going to go right here and paste that link in there. And then you're going to hit generate QR code. So now when they scan this QR code link, I would just download it to use it. So I have two options again. I can use this one. And when I use this one, it opens up this whole thing here. So make sure that you're not that QR code. If you do it, make sure you're at this. It'll open up, they'll scan it, they'll be able to fill it out, ready to go. If you just keep it like this and download this QR code this way, so you're ready to use it, it's when they scan that QR code, it's going to open this up automatically for them. So it's either way, there's no right or wrong, whatever you want to do it, it's going to be ready to go. And then you'll be able to go back to the QR code, or you can have this QR code. This is what I recommend, grabbing this QR code, just downloading it, and when they come in, it'll say like 3-bedroom, 2-bath, Doss, Texas, scan below for info. They scan it, boop, it opens up, and then they have the option right here where it says fill form. They'll be able to just open it because then they'll see this whole picture. It'll look really pretty. Either way works. There's no right or wrong. It's up to you. And then once you get the leads that way, they'll come right into your Lofty. And since you have the welcome email, the welcome text, other videos we talk about how to set everything up in your Lofty, this will set you up so they'll get the auto welcome, the welcome video, welcome text, etc., and it'll be good to go and it'll look really nice. This is an easy way to get people to sign in. Now we mentioned before that when they sign in, some of them are going to be sellers, right? So if you go back to your Lofty, so this is already set, ready to go. If I go to the top under website, and it opens up my website setting, I click right here on the website name at the top. So I click website, go to the top, click website setting, it opens it up, and I want to go sell home valuation. And this is a preset to go where they just put in their address and they get a free CMA and they become a lead in your lofty. So instead, no one has to sign in right now. When you go to sell, again, home valuation, I'm going to grab this link and I'm going to go here to my QR monkey, put it in here, and then I'm going to hit create. So I downloaded the other one for the buyers when they come in, and on the other side of my folder, I usually have it by the door. When they come in, I say, please scan the QR code to sign in. They scan the first one, boop. The second one says, would you sell your home for the right price? They scan this other one that we just built right here, and I would download that and have it on the other folder. And usually I have it in like a 3-ring binder in one of the clear plastic pages. So they come in, they can just go beep, beep, scan both, ready to go, and then move on. And then you have an opportunity to get buyers and sellers at your open house. The other thing that I highly recommend doing is if you're going to be using the other QR code that we kind of put together here, if I go here to preview again and you're looking at it, take this QR code and put it on like a bandit sign or a big sign, make it really big, print it off, and say, because people driving by the open house, sometimes they're going to drive by and not stop. So if you have your open house and have the big sign out front that says open house information here or scan here for the home info, and it's a nice giant QR code they can scan from their car if it's big enough. They'll open the window, they'll scan it with their phone, beep, you're good. They'll open up, and when they open it up, they're going to go right here. And then they're going to have these options to fill it in and give their information and learn about the property. So it's a really good way to do that. Now, the other way that I even more recommend if you're going to do it that way, that's one of the ways you can do it. But if you want a yard sign where people want to learn about the property, you go back to your lofty. Again, we're in marketing, and then you're going to scroll down to landing pages. And then what I would do is I would make a new landing page and I would feature a listing. So I click feature a listing. Let me find the one again that she is part of. And for example, I'm just going to pretend to pick a random listing. I'm just putting in random numbers. So let's say this was my listing. So I'm going to call it, of course, 154 Sparrow. And then once you have it in there, it's a website, and this one's for sale. And this would be my listing that I'm doing the open house. And then when I hit save, it's going to open up again. And then after that, give it a second to go down here. You want to check each one of these boxes to make sure they're good. One of the big things you need to do right here is SEO, is you can put in some keywords like homes for sale in San Antonio. All these type of things you can build and have them ready to go. And then once you like the way it looks, you hit publish. And then once you hit publish, I like to click here, post to social, because I want this single property squeeze page link, which is right here. And I'm going to do the same thing I did before. Grab this single property squeeze page link, take it right here, put it in my QR monkey, and generate a QR code. And by doing it this way, when you have that bandit sign at the yard and it says for the home info, scan below, they're going to scan it, boop, it's going to open up. Once they open up, as we mentioned, it's going to actually go through to this single property squeeze page. So it's going to open up. They're going to have this right here. They can only look at so much. So many pictures, so many steps. Then it's going to make them sign in and ask them those same questions. So either way works in Lofty to capture clients for an open house. Easy capture. So again, to review really quick, you can either go to marketing, go to the bottom, to open house forms, build your open house. And here it is right here, ready to go. I just built it. And then see here, you can edit it, you can delete it, you can share it out, whatever you want to do. And then if you don't want to do it that way, and you don't want to use that, if you want to build your own link, I recommend with that single property squeeze page link because it has auto capture as well as people here. So this would be a good one for people coming into the home to sign in. People driving by can scan the QR code. Now where we did the QR code for the website, find your home value, say enter property, enter details, get your value. Very simple. So when you do the home value one, and you go through that way for the Lofty, this QR code, when you grab the URL again at the top and make your QR code, that QR code for that, when you do it that way, grab it again to show you again, all you do is put it right here and hit generate QR code. Now that one is going to be set to get sellers, right? So you should have a big sign, and this one would never change as long as you have Lofty and the same Lofty you have. So you could actually make almost like a listing sign that says, would you sell your home for the right price? Get your instant value. and then have a giant QR code on the sign and put that sucker right in the yard. So everybody driving by, they see your sign for get your value of your home. They're going to scan it. The other one they're going to do is scan the one that says sign in, get the home value. They're going to scan that. So that way you get people coming in for buyers and sellers, and you also get people driving by the house for buyers and sellers. Easy ways to get some free leads through Lofty and to take advantage of all the tools that Lofty has. Hope that helps you in your next open house. Let me know how it goes.